I'm back! It's been a little bit since I've done a video, but as I said in my last video, my Diversathon wrap-up, I was feeling pretty sick. It got worse health-wise after I made that video, and so like the last week I've been homesick and just not been good, so I'm feeling a little better today. A lot better actually, so I decided to make another video. I have 2 announcements, and then I'm going to be doing a book tag that Shelby at Clever Fox tagged me in. The first announcement is that I'm going to be participating in Sbooktober, a readathon, like October-centered Halloween event. It's being hosted by Paper Fairy, Stacy's Stories, Bulborough, Don't Stop Readin', and Kale's Corner. The first video actually that outlines the first challenge is being posted tonight, so I'm super excited for that. So I'm happy to be participating because Halloween is my favorite holiday. Announcement is like a little personal achievement thing. So as you guys might know from my Get to Know Me tag, I write poetry. I'm doing my dream of becoming a writer in my personal and educational life, and I just got published for the first time. Thought Catalog published an essay of mine entitled I'm Not in Love with You Anymore. I'm super excited. I was crying and shaking all day today, and I'm going to put a link below if you'd like to read what I wrote. For the tag, I'm super excited that Shelby tagged me because this is my first time ever actually being tagged in a tag on here, so I'm super pumped. So this is the Unpopular Opinions book tag. First question is a popular book or series that you didn't like. I have to go with the Maze Runner series. I only read the first book, and like the storyline was pretty cool, but the writing was like very cringeworthy to me. Reading it and just being kind of like amazed that it had gotten published. That sounds terrible. Oh my god. But yeah, so maybe it gets better as you go along. I wouldn't know. I couldn't do it. A popular book or series that everyone seems to hate but you love. I'm gonna go with Ghost at a Watchman by Harper Lee. I remember when this came out and everyone was reading it, everyone was so angry. Not just because like this probably shouldn't have even been published anyways, but because of how different Atticus's character was. I loved this. I feel like this was more accurate to the time, like as awful as it is to say. I just felt like Atticus's character was more realistic to the time period and what was going on. So I really liked Ghost of the Watchman. Okay, 3 is a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you don't like. Alert ahead for if you haven't read The Cursed Child. It wasn't a love triangle, but it was just like 2 characters that should have obviously been together but didn't because J.K. Rowling hates me. Read this book and really thought that Albus and Scorpius did not deserve to be together. We didn't read the same thing. We did not. That's just false. I believed, reading this for the first time, that they were going to end up together. Like, that's how I thought it was going to be, because it was like, so there was a lot of obvious tension, I felt. And no, that's not what happened, and I'm still really angry. I could go on a lot of rants about Cursed Child, but for a popular book genre that you hardly reach for, I don't even know what it would be called. I guess contemporary young adult fantasy? J. Maas books, like I've never read any of them, but they just have never appealed to me. Like I guess that kind of genre, I don't know what it would be considered because I haven't actually read any of them, but yeah, I'm not huge into that genre. Only this question could apply to TV shows. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I hated Lydia so much. So much. And I wasn't a big Darcy fan. Like, I mean, he got okay at the end, but like, he was a tool. Number 6 is a popular author that you can't seem to get into. Rick Yancey. I read The Fifth Wave. I did not like his writing. It was kind of like The Maze Runner it was like a cool storyline, but like execution writing wise was just not my thing. I've never really planned on reading the Marissa Meyer series. I don't know if that's her name. The like Cinder, like those stories. 7 is a popular book trope you're tired of seeing. Any book where it talks about falling in love instantly, like, no. That's not a thing. Like, it's just not a thing. The closest thing you have to that is like lust at first sight, but that's not what people are writing. Unless you have like a magical element that's coming in that literally makes someone fall in love with you at first sight. Just stop including that. Like, 8, a popular series you have no interest in reading. I already talked about that with the Marissa Meyer books, and I don't plan on finishing The Fifth Wave or The Maze Runner, and I don't plan on reading the A Court of Mist and Fury series. I'm a mess. 9. Which movie or TV show adaptation do you like more than the book? Hands down, Forrest Gump. Is one of my favorite movies. I love Forrest Gump. I found out, I don't know, it was like a couple of years ago that it was a book, and I finally got around to reading it last year. The book is trash. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but it's not good. Like, legitimately everything is different. Like, the directors took this like basic idea of who Forrest Gump was and they changed literally everything. And normally that would make me angry, but the movie has meaning and the book was just lacking me. 1,000,000 times better than the book. The book was not my thing. At Shakespeare and such, because she is adorable and she's also new to the community, and yeah. And I'm also going to tag Aria at Book Geek Movie Freak because I love her videos and she's just adorable. So that's my announcement and tag video. I hope you guys liked this video. I just said video twice. Hit me up with a like, or you don't have to, or if you disagree with any of my opinions, feel free to put yours down below, and I'll see you guys really soon with my Sbooktober. Got it that time. Sbooktober updates.